Good morning, sweet friends. I wanted to talk to you on this Merciful Monday, July 27th. I've been thinking a lot about this, and as you know, last week we talked about anxiety and anxiousness and anxious thoughts and how we could turn those over to the Lord. And then yesterday we sort of transitioned more into trusting the Lord even when we don't know what's happening. So in Psalm 37, in verses 4 and 5, and I'm paraphrasing here, it says, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will act. It tells you things that he will do. And it doesn't say, what I noticed, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about this morning, is it doesn't say, commit your way to the Lord and he'll explain everything, or he'll give you a play-by-play of what tomorrow is going to look like, or he'll remove every uncertainty. The promise is there, though, that he will act, that he will do things for you, that he has it under control. So it's really more about trusting God with what you don't know is going to happen. And I know sometimes we think that believing the Lord and trusting the Lord means that we don't have questions. But my mom always said, God is not afraid of our questions. So today we should maybe just think about believing before we ever see the evidence. So if you're uncertain, if you're wondering, if you're worrying, if you have questions and you're carrying those into this week, I know personally I start pre-planning next week. So of course I'm thinking about what is the next school year going to hold, what is that going to look like, and that kind of thing. And I also know that things I've asked for in the past, if I didn't get exactly what I wanted, I would have, or if I had gotten exactly what I wanted, I would have missed out on something so wonderful that the Lord had in store for me, because his ways are just better than mine. But that's something to think about today. That's just today's reminder, is that God is working behind the scenes, even when you don't know that he is. And we're going to dig a little deeper into trusting him this week. And Molly and I, of course, will be under our favorite oak tree tomorrow to talk to you a little bit more about that. And then we'll talk more about it in Wednesday's Sunshine in Scripture. All right. Meanwhile, if you have a prayer request, a question, a thought, a comment, whatever it is, please feel free to put it in the comments or to message me. I would be honored to pray for you. If you know a friend that needs the encouragement of this scripture, absolutely share it. And I will hopefully see you tomorrow under the oak tree. All right. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Get yourself a nice coffee beverage. That's what I have here. And let's start our day.